Well, hey there, hero. It's David H. Lawrence the 17th. Just had this light bulb moment that I wanted to share with you. Uh, you guys may be familiar with a good friend of mine, Steve Kamb, who has a great website called nerdfitness.com, where he's combined the idea of physical fitness with a traditionally pretty sedentary segment of the population, gamers. He applies the language and the memes and the processes and the familiarity of concepts in gaming to becoming fit. Badges and leveling, and being in groups like hordes and having quests, and it's just great. Nerdfitness.com. Go check it out. But he puts out a newsletter every week, and he's one of the best guys I know about inching towards a more productive and satisfying life. And one of the things that he mentioned just casually in this week's newsletter really turned on a light bulb for me. And that was the way he has decided to look at improvements in his life, not about getting to the destination, but enjoying the journey. And this sounds like a very big, sort of amorphous thing, but you can break it down to one little useful chunk of knowledge. And that is, instead of trying to always come up with what's going to be the big breakthrough, what's going to be the huge shift in my life that's going to get me to my destination as quickly as possible so I can enjoy life at the destination, how about a small change, an achievable change, a little tiny adjustment, a little thing that you can do, no matter what it is. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be a tool that you use, it could be a process that you alter just a little bit, shift just a little bit. If you can get as much joy out of those little tiny efforts, whether they work or they don't work, you'll learn something, right? And if they do work, great. That means you're that much better. That means your journey is that much more enjoyable. If they don't work, you learn that that's the case, and you can figure out why. To me, especially when you're getting started, and maybe you're in the first, 3/4 of the way to where you want to go, reminding yourself that you're always going to want to go further once you get to that destination, which is why he doesn't really pay much attention to it, because the destination keeps changing. The level that you're seeking keeps changing. But the journey, if you can make the journey fun, if you can make the journey satisfying and enjoyable, and, this whole idea of, I got to make that big breakthrough, takes an awful lot more effort than, I just need to tweak this a little bit. So, think about that for a moment. Wouldn't it be a lot easier and a lot more joyful, and a series of joyful moments, if you did a whole bunch of little tiny adjustments that made your journey better and got you to your destination, than worrying so much about getting there right now? Look, I get it. Life is short. But for me, that's been kind of my watchword, and Steve kind of put it into words for me. That's kind of been my approach this year. Little tiny incremental changes that make things better. And it feels so much better. Tell me what you think about this. Am I just crazy? I think I'm onto something here. It was really there was this moment where it's oh, right. Yes, I get it. Yes. Okay, great. So tell me what you think. Does this make sense to you? Let me know in the comments below this video, especially if you're on voheroes.com. And if you're not on my list yet, you want to be on the list, get on the list. We'll tell you about these videos when they come out. Just slide all the way down to the bottom of the page and fill out the form and confirm, and you'll be on the list. That's how it works. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.